Toby. Oh, here comes Shell. Oh, Toby. Oh. He's so sweet. He's the most loving and submissive and delicious. Hi guys, this is Amy with 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. For most of you, you might have seen I had a post up about this boy. His name is Toby, and he was at the Miami-Dade Kill Shelter. He's the sweetest. So he was at the Miami-Dade Kill Shelter. He was adopted by a couple, and apparently she broke out into hives and had severe allergies, reached out to me directly and asked if I could help by taking him into our rescue because she did not want to bring him back to the Miami-Dade Kill Shelter. And of course, I didn't meet him, and I said, yes, of course, we will take him. We had one little spot available. So Toby has taken our one tiny little spot. He's about 10 pounds. And guys, I would like to say, I understand that everybody hears you adopt a dog and then you give the dog up. I am asking everybody to please refrain from posting any negative comments, okay? So with that being said, we don't know what people go through. I'm not, here to judge anybody. What I'm here to say is that I'm very grateful that she reached out to me and found a great place for him, knowing he would be in a great rescue and also make sure that he gets the best home. I don't believe that he is 100% hypoallergenic. He's definitely a Yorkie little terrier mix. Like I said, he's 2 years of age, and he's absolutely a doll baby. He is sweet and submissive. We don't know anything about his past prior to him ending up in the Miami-Dade Kill Shelter. We know nothing. We very rarely do we get a background on these dogs, whether they're on the street, whether they're in the shelters. All we know is that they need us. He is neutered, he's vaccinated, and he's microchipped. He is not potty trained. So if you're looking for that perfect dog that you're gonna have no accidents in your house, please do not reach out to me, because I don't want to, oh, I can't keep the dog, he peed or pooped in my house. I don't want to hear that, okay? These dogs need love. They need somebody that's committed, somebody that is committed for life. When you open your home and you open your heart, you open it for life. They're not disposable. Just reading through some of these comments. Thank you, Darlene. Yes, we're here for the dogs always. We always call out somebody that is abusive or very neglectful, that is hurting an animal, of course. But in this case, we don't want to, give a reason for somebody not to reach out to a rescue, to surrender a dog, by bashing and writing hateful comments. She did the responsible thing, 100%. She could have easily taken the dog and given it back to the shelter and said, hey, it's not my responsibility. So thank you to both of you for reaching out to me with Toby and allowing me to do my due diligence, which is, as you know, we are over-the-top OCD, and we do not give these dogs to anybody unless it is absolutely 1,000,000% perfect in every single way. That means home checks. We don't ship or transport. We don't let people just come and pick up dogs and take them. There's a whole thing that goes on before we allow a dog to leave us. He is very sweet. He is very submissive. He's very calm. You can put him on your lap, Lori. I'm going to come over to you, because that's really all he wants. Yeah. This is his favorite. All he wants is a lap. And he does have a little cherry eye. We've rescued many dogs with cherry eyes. It's more of a cosmetic thing if it's not bothering them. So as far as they told us that he did not need any surgery. But he is, oh, he's so camera shy. Look at him, he's hiding his face. He's nothing but a lap dog. And like I said, what do you think, 10 to 12 pounds tops?
I'd say 11 pounds.
11 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, you're really good at guessing weight, so we'll go with Lori, 11 pounds. Toby. 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 Hi. You want to show everybody your adorable little... There he is. And his teeth are really, really good and white. As sweet as can be. So sweet as can be. There we go. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. If you are looking for the perfect little lap dog and somebody that you can cuddle with, I don't want him to go to a home where he's alone for 8 hours a day. It would be great if there's somebody that works from home, you know, or can be with him, or retired. He's a young dog, so he needs to be with a younger family, you know, somebody that's not 80s and 90s, no offense, but we like to match dogs with the rightful adopters. So with that being said, he's a baby, and he needs somebody that's going to be around for a nice long time, God willing, because hopefully he's going to be around for a nice long time, because he's such a little baby at 2 years of age. You want your belly rubbed? And he loves to roll over for belly rubs. Again, he's super, super submissive. His name is Toby, T-O-B-Y. And he needs a forever loving mommy or daddy, or mommies or daddies, or mommy and daddy. Where he can be, he doesn't like to be alone. He doesn't want to be alone. He's not an excessive barker. He does whine a little bit and cries a little bit because he doesn't want to be without a person. This is all he wants right here. He walks on a leash. He is dog friendly with little dogs. We don't like to place little dogs with big, big dogs, because then if there's a fight, then the little dog doesn't really stand a chance. There's really no, it's not fair. So again, this little guy, Toby, was surrendered to our rescue by a couple that adopted him and had severe allergies. And we would like to say thank you to reaching out to us and not just handing him back to the shelter, because as we all know, sadly and unfortunately, and this has been weighing very, very heavy on me, the shelter adopts dogs out to adopters without doing any backgrounds or home checks before they would give a dog to a rescue, who does most rescues, I can only speak for myself, do our due diligence to find nothing but the best. And I would always wish that a shelter would give a dog to a rescue versus a adopter, a person off the street, because guys, I've seen it so many times and time again, where dogs are found abandoned on the street, and then we scan them, we find out they have a microchip, and then they are microchipped to the Miami-Dade kill shelter, or the Broward kill shelter, or the Palm Beach kill shelter, and they're in horrific shape, and they were adopted from the shelter, from your average person that walks in off the street to adopt. So, you know, there are fates, I will say it every day, there are fates worse than humane euthanasia, when a dog is adopted by the wrong person and tortured basically their whole life or neglected. That's a really sad situation for an animal. Because here's this baby right here, or any dog for that matter, that a person comes and picks up the dog, the shelter gives the dog to the person, they think they're going on to their wonderful new home, they get home and they are treated poorly, not cared for, maybe put outside, tied to a pole, put outside or tied to a pole, and just not taken care of. So I'm very grateful again for the couple for turning Toby over to our rescue to assure that he does end up in the right, perfect hands. And that is what we will do for Toby and every one of our rescues here at 100 Plus. So if you're interested in Toby and you are local, then please reach out to us at 100PLUS abandoneddogs@gmail.com. We need somebody to bring him back to life. You can tell he's sad, he's confused, and he needs somebody that's going to love him and spoil him unconditionally. And I guarantee you, within 24, 48 hours, he's going to be dancing around the house and following you everywhere and chasing toys and playing with toys, because that's what happens to these broken little souls. They're just confused. Everybody welcome Toby. Please share to find him the most perfect, loving, forever home. This is Amy with 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida, with sweet, sweet, sweet a little boy Toby. Thanks for sharing.